How's it going, fellow in the game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful day and you're ready for some more Megabonk, because today we are continuing the gameplay series of what characters you can play in Megabonk, and this is my current favorite, none other than the Megachad, who's having an aura, and we are doing damage by just moving around. Look at this guy. This guy is basically the Gigachad meme in Megabonk. So you are a pretty flexed ripped dude in like a jeans, just moving around and flexing and taking down a bunch of enemies, and I think this is extremely fun. So let's see how this magnificent beast is playing. So we are starting from tier 1 because, you know, we are just going to showcase how the character plays, and eventually hopefully we can just continue to have like tier 2 and maybe tier 3, who knows. So of course, look at this. So I really want to be a guy like this, who's just moving around in real life and dealing damage to people. So I would say mental damage most likely, but you know, this is just super fun. So what we're going to look for is some of the aura increasing, and for example, this one is a good thing because now we have extra evasion. Okay, so what I found is working really nicely with Mr. Megachad is the Flame Walker, because we are just leaving some flamey trails behind, and if enemies are just moving into it, well, they are getting damaged and we are extremely happy. Also, we can farm a bunch of money with this guy pretty easily because, just really quickly, another Flame Walker, because if we take down enemies without any like interruption, we can get like more money, and the aura is one of the best way to do so. Also, if we increase the aura, we are reaching more enemies, of course, at the same time, so it's going to be more fun. Let's just quickly use that money to have extra luck. Okay. Luck is just increasing some of the drops from the chest, as far as I know. So we can choose from the Aegis, blocks incoming attacks and sends out shockwaves, or the Chunkers, which is a spinning stuff. I would say Aegis is pretty good because blocking damage if we screw up the positioning and we are getting damaged, but also just, you know, sending some shockwaves to damage those enemies. So damage dome, cooldown, and maybe a projectile count. I would say let's use the refresh, the one we are having, and let's just increase the damage and the size of the aura to have a much better outcome. So once I have enough money, I open this chest, and then we move away from this crowded place, because I'd like to... Okay, let's go with the projectile increasement for the Aegis. Open the chest, and extra evasion, really good. So we are having some nice chance of dodging those attacks that are coming from those enemies. And of course, the main goal is to find the boss portal, and it's still a pretty like delicate topic in a way, because I'm not exactly sure what is the best, you know, like way to maybe like, you know, get some cooldown reducement type of stuff. So what is the best way to approach the boss portal at? So like, is it a good idea to have, I don't know, go there immediately as far as you have the right amount of damage and take it down immediately so you can go to the next portal, or you just wait? And sometimes it takes much more time to find a portal than I really wanted to have. So yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do. Of course, if you play Megabonk non-stop, you say that, dude, this is totally untrue. You just have to go around the map and that's it, you will find it. So yeah, learn to play whatever. Okay, let's spend some coins. More damage to enemies above 90% health. Thank you very much, because we are just going to deal damage to mostly enemies above 90% health. Okay, let's go with the extra Flame Walker. Take down the big one, and yeah, so if you can keep up this like damage streak with no interruptions, we are just taking a bunch of gold in, which is really good. Difficulty, duration, I would say duration is great. Extra money from the golden guy. get one chest, which is extra gold when taking damage. So yeah, we are trying not to take damage, but after a while we cannot get away from damage. When we, for example, summon those spirits, if the timer runs out, eventually we are going to take damage because they are just overtuned for a reason and they are trying to take us down as fast as possible. But the cool thing is that Mr. You know, Chunkman is going down really easily because of the aura damage. It's just spinning around him, like making him a fool. And let's see what we get. Like, yeah, okay, extra stuff, extra coin if you're taking damage, no problem. So let's look for the boss portal, because I think we are dealing pretty okay damage, and if we can just spin around the boss, eventually we can take it down without any problems, and we will have like a nice chance to check out the second tier of the forest. I saw, you know, the top placements for this game, and it is just basically nonsense. So I'm like in the top 100,000 or something, and I'm still having like super brutal fun. Let's just increase the size, and just imagine playing this game non-stop. I mean, definitely really cool, and I'm planning to dive into Megabonk more and more in November, but you know, I don't know. So I can usually damage tome. Yeah, let's just increase it. So I can usually spend a lot of time playing one game, but after a while I feel the urge to change to play something else. Okay, let's go with the extra flame walker. We got a bunch of burgers, so extra HP is happening. So look at this, how we are farming the money, as I mentioned. So here are huge waves trying to take us down, and since we are just dealing super amount of damage with the aura, I wouldn't say super amount, but the number of enemies are being hit at the same time, it's just extremely good. And yeah, we just get like 500 coins by this. So what we are going to do, of course, is power up multiplier, maybe. I'm not sure that was a good idea, we will see. Let's go with the aura. And yeah, I'm going to hunt for some of those chests, because I think we really need to spend some sweet coins. Awesome. And reflect any incoming damage back to the attacker and gain a short invulnerability. Really good. So if we can keep up even the not taking damage streak, we can still slip up a couple of times because we can reflect the damage back. Really good. So also extra evasion. Another shady guy up there. I'd like to buy some cool stuffs. Oh, two of them are there. And there's the magnet thing that we can use as well. What is this? Big bonk. +2 chance to bonk an enemy, dealing 20 times the damage. Upon taking damage, that would kill you, freeze time, break 1, and you can eat so much spaghetti with this bad boy. Also, crits have a chance to become mega crits. I would say the bonky bonk extra stuff is really good, so we have like a chance to deal like 20 times the damage. Boss Buster, definitely a cool idea. So, you know, this is the Megachad, like, you know, lifestyle. You just face hordes of enemies, not faltering for even a second, and, you know, just have a great time. Ooh, extra bonky thing, really good. So yeah, we have around 4 minutes to find the boss portal, so I would say let's try to achieve that goal, because otherwise we just die, and I really don't want to have it. But of course, there's the magnet thing, so I'd like to go there and just get all the XP shards that I wasn't able to loot so far, so we can get like extra coolness. And there's like the bomb thing that we can use as well. Damage tome. Oh, look at this. You know, let's go with the aura thing. I really want to increase the aura. Where is the boss? I guess it's there based on the red animation type of thing or the VFX thing. Let's just freeze time. Super good. I kind of forgot how good this music is because when I'm not making videos, I usually listen to something else, like, you know, podcasts or whatever, when I'm just learning about some of these games or trying out new characters. But this music is just super awesome, like gallopy stuff. I really love that. Extra aura. We are just getting those tasty shards. Also extra aura. Oh, something is there. Need a flame walker. No, I mean this one. I need this one on the level. Earn plus gold from killing enemies. Oh yes. Ho ho ho. Look at this. Slot machine guy. Okay, let's go and face the boss. I'm pretty sure we can take him down and move to the next tier. Hello, Mr. Man. Let's get the buff. Because why wouldn't we get it? You know, let's just give some extra knockback. Knockback is always great against enemies, some damage stuff. Okay, boss spawn. Let's see how fast we can take care of Mr. Lil Bark. Yeah, okay. So what I do is just go around. Of course, he's summoning some of those boomy things. Mr. Stone Golem is here as well. Shouldn't be a problem. Of course, we are reflecting some of those incoming damage, and then just having some invulnerability for a short time. And here we go. Survive. Okay, so let's go and Flame Walker. And then I cannot go to the portal. Why? So now this is the, I don't know, the goal to survive. But I can't really get when we can go to the portal and go to the next level. Maybe if you have already completed this rank, in this case you cannot go to the portal immediately, and if you go to like the next one that you haven't completed, you can go through the portal. I don't know. If you know, and I'm pretty sure you know, let me know in the comments, because maybe I'm missing something. Okay, I'm just going to roam these premises, get a bunch of money, and I don't know, get this guy. Extra Flame Walker. Okay. We have a couple of burgers. Okay, get this one. Chance to poison enemies on hit. Moldy cheese. Okay. Okay, yeah, black guys are here. So these are the worst ones, and they push you away and do the knockbacky thing, but you know, maybe we can just survive a bit more. Oh boy. Oh no, that's not going to happen, because we are not dealing enough damage to them. But maybe an extra Flame Walker and the burger. No, yeah. We got crowded. You dead. Okay, tier 1 completed. Silver earned. Really good. So can we unlock something great, for example, that we can use? For example, one of the tomes. Luck Tome or XP Tome. Yeah, XP Tome is a good idea. But now that we saw how this guy plays, let's just go and blast tier 2 and hopefully complete it, because I haven't really completed tier 2 with any of the characters so far. So I am extremely hopeful, because this character is just something I really like. I said the same thing with Calcium, because it was super fun, and the skateboarding skeleton is something that is really spooky and speaks to me. But this guy is just, I don't know what's the right word for that. He's so fun to play, super out of proportion, and it's just, yeah, like for some reason the gameplay loop of just moving around and damaging enemies while doing so is just super fun. So for example, in Hades 2, now they have the core gameplay loop, the mechanic, where you can just go around and deal damage based on your sprint. And you just zap the enemies with lightning, or you take down like fire puddles. And if enemies just, you know, run into them, they are just getting damaged, and it's super good. And in paper, it shouldn't be fun because you are just moving around and dealing damage to enemies without, I don't know, doing anything basically. But in practice, it is just super great. You know, topping it with this anime music, it's super fun. So, armor tone. How about getting some extra armor? Because now these guys are much nastier than the previous tier, and you know, maybe some cool armor is a good idea. Get this guy, an extra armor tone. And let's see what we can get. So, of course, no greed shrine, because I really don't wanna make them hit more. But since we are getting cool amount of money, I'd like to hunt for chests. Silver gain, lifesteal, yes, definitely. If I have a chance to get lifesteal in any games, I usually go with that because it is just a fail-safe type of thing. Maybe because I am super bad at these games, who knows, but I really enjoy lifesteal. So charge faster and get increased rewards. Okay, that's good. So we need a couple of those. Of course, having the mechanics to take down like pots and barrels and whatever is a must-have, in my opinion, because in ARPGs, one of my best things and favorite things to do is just take down barrels, crates, pots, whatever, and go for something really great to drop. And usually, besides the occasional, you know, skeletons crouching in the barrel for, you know, waiting for someone for like eternity, we get some really cool stuff. XP gain, yes please. So get stuff as fast as possible. Okay, Mr. Guy's here. Change the music. Ooh boy, we're taking big damage. No problem. Mr. Flaxy is here. Oh, ooh boy. The music is being slowed down. How about... No. Woo, speed. Maybe some bolts. Because why not? You know, even throwing more stuff while moving around. Increase attack speed by 8%. So yeah, the boss is down, so I guess we can just farm some HP back if we are okay. Get this. Extra luck, okay. Better drops. So charge shrines are better. Maximum HP, thank you. Maybe that's a good idea. So yeah, 6 more minutes. So what about just looking for the boss shrine, but not even using it, or like a boss portal. So yeah, lifesteal is doing its job really nicely. So we are getting back cool amount of HP. Let's just use the nuke. Because why not? Let's refresh. Region Tome, yes please. Good. So I'm not exactly sure what is the difficulty difference between tier 1 and tier 2, but I mean like percentage wise, but I would say 50% at least. Let's go. Increase maximum HP, really good. Regen Tome, yeah, so the damage is, I guess, okay. So we need something to survive a bit more. Oh yeah, there's like a glowy chest there. What's inside? Yes. Extra damage for bosses and elites. Let's go with the armor tome. And here we have some... Oh, okay. Oh no. Wasps. My mortar enemies in real life. My second mortar enemies, besides snakes, of course, but... Silver gain, knockback. You know, I'm just going to get some knockback thing because we just really want to take down enemies. So with those cross swords, as far as I know, we can summon some elites, and I like to do that because maybe we can get some cool stuff from them. Hopefully not dying. Yes, let's go with the aura thing. So the aura is super big, so we can keep the distance really nicely. Extra damage against those fellas, so that was a good idea, I guess. Get some more flame walker. And here's the magnet, so I just go and get it so we can get some cool levels. Ooh, armor tome increase, really good. And yeah, now we should be looking for the boss portal, just to be totally sure. It wouldn't hurt to get like a chargy shrine immediately. Silver gain, you know, thorns, because eventually we will take damage, and why wouldn't we wanna damage the enemies back? Whew. Not like this, of course. So what about these? Yeah, I have a bunch of money, so Mr. Shady, come on. Will you let me buy stuff? Thank you. So glasses. Cast blood magic upon hitting an enemy, damaging nearby enemies and healing you for... Of course, that's not a question. Extra epic aura upgrade. More damage to enemies above 90% health. Thank you very much. Charging a charge shrine will turn into a healing zone. Oh yes. Here is the golden one. But first we talk to this guy. Thunder mates, upon hitting an enemy, clap their cheeks so hard it generates lightning strike. Damn it. I really like the humor of this game. It is just... yeah. Get some of these. So maybe we can get like cool loot once again. Swarm is incoming. Oh yo. Okay, that was maybe... something unnecessary, but... let's see. Increase crit chance. I just use this, so... hopefully... we get extra stuff. Okay, I'm just going to leave them and look for the portal. Okay, still no sign. Oh, it's there. Okay, good. So aura, charge shrine, extra shields, extra money. Yes, please. So we have like 2 minutes to summon the boss and take it down. Maximum HP, thank you. Aura, I guess. Getting extra money. That just feels super good, okay. Okay, the stone golem. Should I just pull it to the boss? Ah, sure, why not? Get this one. Spawn the boss. Armor tome. Aura. Why not? You know, let's just do the thing. Be the Megachad you always wanted to be, I guess. Woo! Good. And Mr. Lil Bark. Okay. Increase your aura. Look at this. This is like an aura damage I'd like to deal in real life to a bunch of people. I think they deserve it. But yeah. Okay, so this should be okay. This should be okay. come on. You are not going to screw my run. Thank you. And here we go. And now we can enter the portal because this is the new difficulty, I guess. Because I haven't seen the third one, and in this case we can just go in. Wow, look at this. Deep Forest. Tier 2. Oh boy. I'm kinda afraid. Ooh, what is this music? That's a blasty one for sure. So I guess same goal. Ooh. So now that's a pumpy one. Interesting choice. Brass knuckles deal more damage to nearby enemies. Yes please. Because we only have nearby enemies, I guess. Since we, you know, just going into everyone's faces. Super fun. Okay. Not enough money. So let's see what we can do. I guess break some pots, because that's for free. And getting some chargy shrines, because that's also for free. Good. Size. Why not? Well, I'm not a huge fan of like techno type of stuff, but that's good. Especially for the game. Get extra luck. Good. So wasps are coming much earlier than in the previous one. Okay. Kinda sad. Let's keep that magnet for like later. Good, okay. Ooh, they are still coming through the defense lines. That's not a cool thing. So I'd like to have the shrine and have increased damage. Thank you very much. Break some pots. Okay, that line kind of reminds me of something. Okay, who knows? Come on, we need the gold guy. Thank you. So I guess we can just circle back to the magnet port after the shrine. Shield, I guess. Yes. Okay. So let's see. Okay, we are dealing pretty okay damage to the stone golem, but I'm pretty sure if he hits us, that's a big problem. So maybe get some stuff before we try to face him. Yeah, I guess it cannot be a problem. Okay, or maybe it's better, so we are dealing like... okay. So maybe we can just move around him and just deal a nice amount of damage while we are trying to get to the other part of the map, so... Extra stuff, okay, with the aura. Because I fear that if we are not taking care of this guy now, if I summon something else, we are just done, so... Okay. Super chaotic, like with the swarm. Okay. So yeah, now we need that magnet, which is up there. Ooh, they are knocking us back. No problem. Farming nice amount of money. Ooh, no, come on. Yeah, I guess that's going to be the problem. Okay, we got some extra stuff with the lifesteal thing. That's super good. So if we can just get away from them and dealing brutal amount of damage, we will stay alive. Extra damage increase, good. Oh boy, what is this? And that's just tier 2, so I guess there are like a bunch of other tiers for the other maps. So like, imagine that, imagine the numbers and the sheer volume of enemies. Like, okay. Fun. No, I don't need the sniper guy. He's extremely bad. I know that. Okay. So now hopefully some extra levels. Flame Walker. Flame Walker. Aura. Maybe some regen would be also really good. XP gain. Okay, let's take care of this golem guy because he's super annoying. Let's just slow down time. Hopefully we can just exploit this and that's it. Yeah, I'm kinda afraid of the boss in this way, by the way. Because if this guy deals that amount of damage, I'm not sure what's going to happen. Okay, extra XP gain. It's good. Here's some magnets. So where to look? Because I haven't really seen even the silhouette of the portal. So let's just go. Okay, maybe HP regen is a good idea. We are dealing, I would say, okay amount of damage. But of course the big swarm will take us down extremely fast. So get those chests for sure. Oh, and we have the nuke there. So maybe that's a good idea. Not even sure what I looted because I'm so pumped. Okay. Let's just get rid of them. Get like some extra stuff. Okay, here is the magnet. So this is the part where we started the level at. Okay. Another one. Maybe that was a waste of time. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not even, like, you know, paying attention to any of these. I'm just going to... I'm just going, like, straight forward. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. Or if I die. Aura, yes please. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that was too much. And I haven't even seen the boss portal. But you know, nonetheless, that was extremely fun, and this is a character like the meme itself that you can play in this game called Megabonk, which is a 3D horde survival, like brain-melting awesomeness. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. So, if you wanna be a meme, get Megabonk. If you wanna play with other random characters and try to survive as long as possible, get Megabonk. It's super awesome. For today, I was the Alchemist, and I'm seeing you with many more awesome in-game gameplays, Megabonk videos, and you know, other stuff extremely soon. Take care.